Hi, I'm Brian Jacobs, founder and CEO of panOpen. And today I'd like to talk to you about how we're helping schools move beyond the traditional college textbook. The way we're doing this has a direct parallel in another industry. Open source software, free code that you could remix, chop up, and share with anyone, changed the industry, and it changed the world. And what happened more than 20 years ago in the software industry is happening today in the $20 billion college textbook market through open educational resources, free content that you can likewise remix, chop up, and share with anyone. I know this because I was founder and CEO of Academos, a company that today generates 8 figures in revenue as a leading provider of online bookstores and marketplaces to colleges around the country. Foundations such as Gates, Saylor, and Hewlett are spending millions now creating high-quality open-source content for courses such as Bio 101 and Psych 101. In the software industry, open-source users realized they needed companies like Red Hat and WordPress and GitHub to provide the tools and services around that free content. And faculty, likewise, need tools and services to unleash the power of open educational resources. And that's what panOpen does. We provide the platform for faculty and students to discover, edit, and consume open educational resources. And I'd like to show you how we do that. Imagine you're a biology professor and you'd like to use an open source text for a class you're teaching. So you go to your department's own open source library. In there, you'll see a text from the Saylor Foundation. You can look at that, but you also see a customized version of that same text that a faculty member in your department adapted, perhaps by adding chapters that are aligned with your department's curriculum. You use that one. Now you can really make the text your own. You can add your favorite content. Perhaps you want to add a Khan Academy video. You would insert that. You want to work with the table of contents, add or delete a chapter, do that. Add an annotation to clarify a point. Once you've made these changes, your colleagues and students immediately have access to the updated version. What's more, faculty can use our analytics to understand how well students are engaged with materials. And that drives student performance and retention. With panOpen, faculty can create living texts, materials that continually iterate and change. This has never been possible before. So how do we make money? We charge students an access fee, and they pay for it at 1/4 of the cost in the same way that they buy their textbooks today, using credit cards, campus cards, or even financial aid. Now, you may not know this, but many schools actually take a cut on the revenue of commercial textbook sales, and we've considered this too. And so we provide a portion of the revenue that we generate back to the school so they can fully offset their lost revenue. In this way, we relieve the schools of that difficult choice between lowering costs to students and preserving revenue for them, making use of panOpen revenue neutral for the school. So who's our competition? That's our competition. That lockdown $300 textbook. And guess what? Students aren't even buying them. 63% of students say they're not buying textbooks because they cost too much. 63%. panOpen is loved by schools because we are the only solution that combines a comprehensive open source platform, preserves revenue for the school, and lowers cost to students by over 75%. So we're leveraging our extensive relations that we built up over years, and the initial results speak for themselves. We built and launched panOpen platform in the last 90 days. And already, we have 5 schools piloting it this fall. Thank you. 80% of the schools that we've presented this to have asked for next steps for a pilot. And that's just the beginning. We expect to have 30 schools signed by January and 100 by fall of 2014, putting panOpen into the hands of over 150,000 students. So this is an historic opportunity. And our team has come together in an exciting way to seize it. I started my career in academia. I did a PhD at Cornell, where I also taught. And then I launched Academos, which I ran for 12 years. Josh is director of product and has years of experience working with hundreds of faculty. Matt is director of web technologies and has years of experience building first-rate online learning tools. We have the momentum. We are rapidly building panOpen into the recognized market leader. We're continuing that momentum with fundraising. We're raising $500,000, of which more than a third is already committed. We're looking for some great investors who want to help bring the open source revolution to education. My name is Brian Jacobs. I'm the founder and CEO of panOpen. This is a really exciting time. Let's talk. There's a lot to do. Thank you.